Hello, Broncos Voice fans and other inquisitive YouTubers around the globe. My name is Tanner, and I am one of the many uh, members of our little YouTube account here. We're basically kind of a comedy team, but I throw some educational stuff along the lines there too. What's laughter without learning? um, Let me see here. Today I'm going to discuss to you a very like hand gestures, as you can probably tell, a very misinterpreted and misread term that has really been affecting the way people learn about this concept, and that is agnostic or agnosticism. Okay, so what agnostic means is it basically means that alright, the letter A means without, and then gnosis or gnosis, which is kind of the root word of Agnosticism, means knowledge. So basically it says without knowledge. Now it doesn't mean you're dumb or anything, it just means that you don't know. So it is used in the field of philosophy and religion and so on and so on. And the list goes on and on. But it's used to describe someone who accepts the fact that they do not know whether there is a deity or there is not a deity. Now, based on that, there are several kind of branches off of that. It can get even more specific of their unknowingness. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about today. And I'm going to list only, I think about 6. I'm only going to list 6, but I'm sure there's others that aren't listed and probably won't even be heard of for a while. But I'll just jump right into it. The first kind is a strong agnostic. Okay. The view of that the question of the existence or non-existence of a deity or deities and the nature of ultimate reality is unknowable by reason of our natural inability to verify any experience with anything but of another subjective experience. So, a strong agnostic would say something like, I cannot know whether a deity exists, and neither can you. So they completely accept the fact that they do not know, and they don't really try to, well, some of them might push, but it's not in their beliefs to go out and push the beliefs in others, but if someone asks, they're going to stick to their thoughts. Most of them. Now, weak agnostic, also called a temporal agnostic, or an empirical, or open, or soft. The view that the existence or non-existence of any deities is currently unknown, but is not necessarily unknowable. Therefore, one will withhold a judgment until, if any evidence is available. A weak agnostic would say something like, I don't know whether any deities exist or not now, but maybe one day when there's evidence we can find something out. So they accept the fact that they do not know, or they do not know now, but as time progresses, there's a possibility that they will know for certain. Maybe. And it's not like they think that'll happen, they understand the possibility of that happening. Okay, so there's another one. This one's a little hard to describe. Apathetic agnostic, also called a pragmatic agnostic. The view that there is no proof of either the existence or non-existence of any deity, that since any deity may exist, appears unconcerned for the universe or the welfare of its inhabitants, the question is largely academic. So basically what they're saying is that since a god or gods may appear that they don't care of they don't care for the world or for the universe or for its inhabitants. Basically, that means that, with that being said, it's very hard to answer that question, and they accept that. So it's a little even more specific. On any of these, if you feel you're a little uncertain first look it up. But I mean, if you can't find it, maybe ask me. Maybe I'll have the answer. I'm not too in depth with this. I've only been studying religion and philosophy for about 8 months, but and not even as strong as some people might think. But the atheist experience is, you might think it's just an atheist show, but I mean, it has some facts in there and some opinions of different religions and actually agnostics in kind of mixed in there, and it actually has like live calling debates over the phone on different topics. So you can look it up. I think it has a YouTube account, but they're all over the web. This type of atheist experience. Okay, so agnostic atheism, or agnostic atheist, is the view of those who do not claim to know the existence of any deity, but do not believe in any. So they know that they do not know that there's any God or anything, but they really, after they think about it, they don't think there is one. Pretty simple. The agnostic theist, or theism, is the exact opposite of that. The view of those who do not claim to know the existence of any deity, but still believe in such existence. So they do not know, but they think there is one out there. Some people, Soren Kierkegaard, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, believe that the knowledge of any deity is impossible, and because of that, people who want to be theists must believe, if I am capable of grasping God's objectively, I do not believe, but precisely because I cannot do this, I must believe. It's pretty understandable. This is another one, agnosticism. This is a little farther out there for me. I'm not really too sure about it, but this is the view that a coherent definition of a deity must be put forward before the question of the existence of a deity can be meaningfully discussed. So basically they understand they have to know for certain what it is they're looking for. They have to know what a god is, detail by detail by detail, before they actually go and try to prove or disprove it. If the chosen definition isn't coherent, the agnostic holds the non-cognitivist view that the existence of a deity is meaningless or empirically untestable. So it's meaningless, doesn't matter, they can't test it anymore. Some philosophers see both atheism and agnosticism as incompatible with agnosticism on the grounds that atheism and agnosticism accept that a deity exists as a meaningful proposition which can be argued for or against. So they think that saying that can be argued either way. And agnostic doesn't. They think that it doesn't exist, and it's meaningful to even argue. An agnostic cannot even say whether he or she is a theist or a non-theist until a better definition of theism is put forth. So there you have it again. I have about 2 minutes left before the 10-minute mark, but if you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to comment, send me a message, video response, anything. I'm gonna put upload or like a kind of a direct video response thing here, so you can just do it without my permission. And so I really accept. I mean, even if you don't like what I'm telling you, even if you are against agnosticism or atheism, I'd like to hear from you. Some of you may be wondering what my beliefs are. Probably know you are. I guess I'm not just that self-centered. I kind of lean toward the agnostic atheist side, just because, from my personal research, I think that I don't know. I mean, obviously I don't know. I'm agnostic, atheist, of course, but agnostic all the same. My personal research, I think that there is more evidence on the evolution side of things more than the creationist side. And so, some references for you inquisitors out there, inquisitive people out there wanting some more information on both sides. There's a book called the Evolution versus Creationism. That's a really good book. Richard Dawkins books, Lee Strobel books. Basically anything about the topic can help you understand it better. So I'm Tanner from Broncos Boys. Thanks for watching.